Hi, this is Dr. Steven with Outclick Magazine. Today we're excited to introduce a phenomenal Japanese drumming group, Fushu Daiko. It is not just about the music, it is about the artistry, the costuming, and their amazing talent. Here in South Florida, they are premiering their online show to celebrate their 30th anniversary. However, today we also want to introduce a dear friend of mine and our guest host, Kay Rents, to the program. Kay will be interviewing them and telling us about this amazing group here in South Florida. We welcome Kay to our program and to Outclick Magazine.
Join us for Fushu Daiko's 30th anniversary virtual event. Enjoy a front row seat from the comfort of your home. Tickets are only $10. Come celebrate with Fushu Daiko.
I'm Kay Renz. Welcome to a very special artist talk. Today we're speaking with Ben Miller, who is the executive director of Fushu Daiko, and they are celebrating their 30th anniversary with a very special virtual concert, which was filmed at the Pompano Beach Cultural Center. So big welcome to you, Ben. We're so great you're here with us today.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
So Fushu Daiko has graced so many stages throughout South Florida, but also across the country. But for people who haven't experienced a show, what can you tell us that we should be expecting for this wonderful concert on October 24th?
Well, when you come to see a Fushu Daiko show, or when you come to see a live performance of any sort, you can expect to see real people making real connections with their instruments in real time. And it's something that is very connecting for the artists and the audience. And if you come to see a Fushu Daiko show, expect to have a heartfelt experience.
Oh, absolutely. So we've got a little bit of a sneak peek, which we are going to show you right now. So take a look and enjoy this. Is when we're sitting here watching this experience is going to be very immersive because it kind of almost feels like I'm in the band with you. And I'm so mesmerized by watching the drumming. Can you tell us a little bit, what is it about taiko drumming that is almost hypnotic?
That feeling that you're talking about is connected to how much we're listening and communicating with each other. To make taiko happen in a really beautiful, powerful, emotional way, we really have to be connected at a very synchronous way. And this performance, we were not in front of a live audience, and our connection was between artists. And we were so connected and so much in communication and really playing and offering our performance to each other in a really generous way. And I think the performance captures that in a way that you just rarely get to see if you come to see a show with a big crowd.
Yeah, that's so true. I mean, this is beyond front row seat. This is like you're in the band with you, which is like so exciting. The musicians are all outstanding. I mean, each one of them on their own is absolutely incredible. But what you talked about, the synergy and the synchronicity, I mean, that is so incredible. But this is beyond just music too. I mean, the way you all move together. I'm wondering, what does it take to perfect something like that the way you do?
I don't know, because we're not perfect, but
I don't know. I
repetition.
disagree with you on that one.
But repetition is really the key, right? It's repetition, and it's not just doing it over and over, but being very active when we listen, and very active when we communicate to each other. And the dojo where we are, our Taiko dojo, is a sacred space, and we honor the time, and we honor the space, and we honor each other. And so that creates a very trusting environment where artists can be vulnerable, and we can go through our process together in a way that is safe for each other.
What I notice too is the amount of emotions, because not only it's the emotions that we're feeling as we're watching it, but it's the emotions that you're expressing. Each artist is expressing so many different types of emotions throughout the performance. That is something that's truly captivating.
The emotional differences are what give variety to the performance. And so we're not using lyrics or words that carry emotion. We have to transmit the emotion through our performance, through our face, and through our actions. And the goal is, of course, to create a wide experience with a variety of emotions, both joy and tension and mystery. And if you can do that, then the whole performance is just that much more engaging.
You mentioned something when we were having a conversation earlier, that each performance that you do and each song that you do, it breathes. It's never the same. Can you explain about what you meant about that it breathes?
Taiko is a living art form. It is a live, spontaneous expression. And although we have agreed upon arrangements and we rehearse, we know that each time the performance group comes together, there are differences. The weather's different, or the room is different, or the people are different, or the situation is different. And we know that contributes to the expression of the song in that moment. And so every performance is unique. It will never happen like that. It's a reflection of the moment, and that can be very challenging when trying to standardize something, but it is a real source of power when it comes to live performance art.
What I was curious about is, obviously it's the 30 year, it's a big milestone. This anniversary, for people who want to learn more about Fushu Daiko, can you briefly tell us a little bit about your history?
Sure. We are celebrating our 30th year as an organization here in South Florida. The group was started by a wonderful Japanese woman and her American husband, and it was a passion project. And they began this and passed it off to younger generations. And I'm part of the third generation of leadership. And we are a community-based organization. We're a non-for-profit. We really have a mission to create a sense of community and to support our community with the art form, and in practicing Taiko and welcoming our family and our children and our brothers and sisters. We create like a Taiko community within Broward and within South Florida, and we're drumming for South Florida. So we feel kind of like the home team. We're out there drumming for you guys. We're screaming for you guys, and we hope you hear us.
No, we do. I mean, that's the part of the show that's absolutely fascinating. What's also interesting too is that the group itself is different generations, multicultural. I mean, it's just like everybody is involved with this, and that makes it just so exciting. I'm wondering, how did you get involved with this? And then also too, we get to see your young son Sky perform, and he's quite a phenomenon. So tell me a little bit about that journey.
Well, first, a Taiko group really reflects the community from where it's coming from, right? So we can only drum with the people in the neighborhood, right? This is who we are. So if you look around, and then if you look at us, you're seeing that same kind of diversity, right? And it's the shared love and the shared passion for the art form that really binds us together. I came to the group by visiting the Murakami Museum in Delray Beach for their beautiful festival, the Hatsume Festival. And that year was 1998. They had guest artist Seiichi Tanaka Grandmaster Tanaka Sensei was performing with Fushu Daiko. Myself and Greg Williams, we went to see the show. We fell in love instantly with the art form, and we walked into that dojo together, and here we are leading it 20 plus years later. And my son is a great drummer, but my mom's a great drummer also, and his mom's a great drummer. And so it is definitely a generational and family type operation, and we mean it to be that way.
Oh, that's fascinating. Were you a musician before you got involved with Fushu Daiko?
I'm a lifelong percussionist and drum set player and marching band guy, and came up through the school music programs. But when I discovered Taiko, the physicality and the theatrics combined with the rhythm were just enough to really, really capture my attention.
What I found fascinating was all the different types of drums that you have. I mean, these seem like just making the drums themselves is an art form. Can you tell us a little bit about the drums?
Wow, we have our collection of drums, and they're very precious to us. And the taiko drum is not just an object, it's a receptacle. And each time we hit that drum, it collects our energy, it collects our voice. And it also is holding the voice of the tree that made that barrel, and it's holding the voice of the beast that gave it skin, and the minerals and the tacks. And so we know that when we play the taiko, the voice that comes out, it's a collection of voices. It's not just my voice. And I'm mindful of what I put through that instrument, because my teacher's voice is in there and the drum maker's voice is in there. And so there's a basic rule of being generous and honest and respectful in the process of playing the taiko, because you know you're borrowing the kind of the strength of all those voices. And our collection of drums, they're like close personal friends. We have loving nicknames for all of them. There are funny stories about all of them. They're very personal to us.
Well, I love that. I mean, there's the history, but that each drum has a personality. Yes, I think is truly fascinating. You know, Ben, we are just honored and thrilled that you chose the Pompano Beach Cultural Center to be the venue for this very, very special 30th anniversary virtual concert. And we can't wait to have everybody tune in. They can get their tickets. It's only $10. They can go on to the Pompano Beach Cultural Center's website, also on Fushu Daiko's website, and get their tickets and join in. This is going to be an absolutely magnificent experience. And what would you like to say to people to have them come out and make sure they get their tickets for the show?
I would say this show is about drumming through the year, about drumming through the situation, about staying strong together as a team and making it work, even though it's a strange year and we've had to adjust. We feel so proud of Pompano Beach for daring to make art, and I'm so proud of Fushu Daiko for being here for 30 years, and we're here to give strength to the community. So come watch the show and feel stronger for it, and then you're gonna wanna show your friends after you've seen it, so then you can show your mom and her friends, and it'll be a blast.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Ben, so much. We're all looking forward to it. Remember, get your tickets now, and you can enjoy the performance for 2 weeks. So good luck with everything, and congratulations and happy anniversary.
All right, love it. Thank you guys so much. Join us for Fushu Daiko's 30th anniversary virtual event. Enjoy a front row seat from the comfort of your home. Tickets are only $10. Come celebrate with Fushu Daiko.